we really are being priced out of everything. As you can see directly across from me, I'm trying to stay out of their way. But there's a new apartment area going up, and there's a lot of apartments going up in this area that I'm in. I'm in Pooler, Georgia, and I looked up the average price of a two-bedroom. Well, I'm sorry, the average price of apartments here in Pooler, and I guess that goes from one bedrooms to maybe 3 or 4. I don't know if they have 4-bedroom apartments. I don't know, but they said the average price of apartments here in Pooler can go from 1,700, a little over 1,700, to up to as high as $3,500. That's a lot of money. And like I said, there's a lot of apartments going up here in Pooler, and I think that's a lot of this in this particular area right here has to do with the new nursing school that's going up about a mile up the road, or less than a mile. We're gonna go up to that a little bit after this. But between housing, food, gas, vehicles, I don't see how people can do it. I mean, it's just too much. And what's today's February the 4th, 2025. 6 months from now will be August the 4th. And a year from now will be February 4th, 2026. I'm gonna mark my calendar because I'm really interested, God willing, I'm still here, to see how prices are. Like gas prices in this area. If you're not a member of the particular gas station, if they have membership, the average cost today is about $2.82. So again, 6 months, a year from today, I'll be interested to see what those prices are. Food, off the chain. We all know eggs, meat, you name it, everything has gone up. You can get a bag of chips that used to cost, I don't know, let's say $2.50 a year or a few years ago. That same bag has gotten smaller, more air, less chips. What was $2.50 is now about close to $4, at least in this area. Vehicles, new vehicles, I looked up excuse me, I looked up that the average cost of a new vehicle is about $49, almost $50,000. That's a lot. So, and I see a lot of car repossessions going on, unfortunately, too. I think obviously that's a matter of, it could be a matter of somebody living above their means, or they lost their job, or they had a huge medical issue that, unexpected family event or life event that just put them in a different position. You could potentially own a car. You could potentially own a car and still not be able to afford it. And the reason why I say that, because I had to say that to a family member. The reason why I say that is because let something happen to that vehicle that's paid off. I don't know, new tires that you need, an engine, a transmission, I don't know, and you're living paycheck to paycheck and barely making it. Well, you can't afford that transmission, or not only do you have to pay for the cost of the item, you have to consider the cost of the labor. So that could, that's why I say a person could own a vehicle and not really be able to afford it. Clothing. I think of that Kanye West song, All Falls Down. Some people so stuck on name brand things that they lose sight of what's really important. I mean, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel. I mean, is that more important than General Mills, Campbell's, Kellogg's? I mean, I don't think so. But to some people it is. So hey, I have to respect their position, but they have to respect mine. I'm not into it. Obviously presidential elections are very important, but I think we as a people need to really, really think about the local politics. And I say that because no matter where you live in these United States of America, If you don't think your county commissions, your city commissions, and your school boards are important, then you got another thing coming. And school boards, if you have kids in school, obviously you want your kids in really good schools. Here in Chatham County, I don't have any kids, but a lot of people are not happy with the school system in Chatham County. A lot of people want to live in Richmond Hill, that's Bryan County, Effingham County, that's out in Rincon area. They're just not happy with the school systems here in Chatham County, which is quite unfortunate. I feel bad for them. But I don't know. I really hope things get better. But I think they're going to get worse before they get better, which is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. There's an R&B concert that's happening here February 15th. And coming to the Mark Theater here in Savannah will be Kelly Price, Total, Brownstone, and 702. Those are really good groups from back in the day. And I looked up the ticket prices. I looked it up today. The ticket prices are going from $100, a little over $100, to as high as $400, almost $450. Hey, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think I'll choose to eat and pay my bills first, but that's just me. But some people can do it. If they're making, if they're living within and or below their means, they probably can do it. I mean, like the average, well, not the average, but the major employers here in the Savannah, Georgia area are Gulfstream, the port, hospitals, the paper mills, and then you have 2 military installations here. You have Hunter Army Airfield here in Savannah, Georgia area, and then you have Fort Stewart out in Hinesville. So those are the major employers. So again, I think if somebody is living within or below their means and they save money, and if those things are important, those things meaning a concert or whatever, or other thing, I mean, people need to live, they need to enjoy their lives. If they can afford it, then more power to them. But there are so many people that can't even afford to just live. I was in Walmart recently. What's today? Tuesday? I think it was Sunday. And I was in line, and the one cashier was saying to the cashier next to her, well, why? She asked her, why are you quitting so soon? You just started here, about a month or so ago. And the young lady said, I can't afford to work here. She said, what do you mean? And the lady said, the money that I make here, I have to pay in daycare. So why would I give all my money to daycare when I can just watch my kids myself? And I mean, obviously they weren't talking to me, but I happened to be within, in the middle of the conversation. So I just said to myself, I didn't say anything. I felt bad. I felt bad for the lady. But that's where we are. That's where we are today. So I don't know. But I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna drive around a little bit, because there's so you can see some of the apartments that are going up in the area. We're gonna pass at least 1 or 2, maybe 3 gas stations. You can look at the prices of the gas station. And then there's a new housing. I think they're set up to be like townhouses type thing, where we'll drive through there. And also, you see these apartments across the street from me. In the short drive, I'm gonna go by the nursing school. There's a nursing school that, like I said, is about a mile, I think maybe less than a mile or 2 from here, which I think that has a lot to do with all these new apartments in this area. They're probably trying to cater to the folks that'll be attending or working at the nursing school. I wonder if they're gonna have to get roommates with the way these prices are going. But so let me start up my vehicle here, get myself together, and we're gonna take a little trip. Now see, on this channel, I try my best not to talk that much. I just like to observe what's going on around me. I'd rather observe than talk, because I feel like that's why you have two ears and one mouth. It's just better to listen. But I have to speak on some of these things that I see, because this is just unbelievable. I'm looking at those guys up there, and there's no way I could do that roof work. No way. Too afraid of heights. But let me get myself together here. Seatbelt. I see a lot of people doing YouTube videos that don't wear their seatbelts, and that bothers me, but that's my problem, right? Oh, turn that off. Okay. Let's go. Hold on, let me flip straight with this. Okay. Here we go. The name of those apartments are going to be. Might have a name down here. We'll see. I don't see a name. It's on Commons Way here in Pooler, so it's going to be a lot of them in there too. A lot of apartments in there. So you see those, right? Now look, right across the street, and you'll see better when I make these turns. Right across the street are going to be other apartments. See those? Have no idea what those are going to be called either. Were those the first? No, those weren't the first ones we looked at. Those are the second ones. Okay. Oh, there's a gas station. Let's see. Couldn't see the price of the gas over there, but we're gonna pass some more gas stations, and also the nursing school is right there. That's less than a mile. Okay, so let's see. Can I turn down? School. Oh look, well, you'll see there's more apartments across the street, but you'll see when we turn around. So right over there on my right is the new nursing school. On Mosaic. Is this Mosaic Circle? Yep. Okay. So that's the nursing school that's going to be on my left right there. Okay, they have a sign up. Let me see what it says. Future home of the Gallon College of Nursing. Gallon College of Nursing, okay. Should be able to get out of here, yeah. It's a busy street here, this main street. I'm not sure if this main street is called Pooler Parkway or Quaco Road. Let's see. I think on the Savannah part of it, they call it Quaco Road, but then as you come into Pooler, It's called Pooler Parkway, I do believe. Okay. So you see new apartments, oops, over there on the left. Be careful, make sure. Over there on the left. Crazy. Well, it's crazy to me. Maybe because I just don't understand how people can afford it. I mean, I don't see there's much affordable housing here. Okay, that's a Parker's gas station. So if you're a club member, you pay $2.89, but if you're not, you pay $3.09. That is unbelievable. And now that price wasn't even like that earlier today. It was something totally different. Something totally different. Oh, there's a Shell, a BP across the street, same prices. You got to be a member for $2.89, and if you're not, $3.09. Wow. Sometimes I wish you could just put water in your tank, be done with it, but I guess that would be expensive too. So, jeez. Whew. It's rough out here. Rough. Oh, now that's nice. Look at this. Probably need to get something like that. If you could afford it. I'm sure it'll be cheaper on gas. What is it? Oh yeah, this is Pooler Parkway. Pooler Parkway. So I think the Savannah part, which is south of me, of this street that I'm on, is called Quaco Road. And then once you get into Pooler, it turns into Pooler Parkway. And then you'll see I-16 up here on my right. Once we get past the light here. Okay. A lot of Chick-fil-A's in Pooler, which is strange to me. Although, hey, Chick-fil-A, they do good business. I mean, they have very good customer service is what I mean when I say they do good business. But it's something about those chicken sandwiches that people just line the heck up for. There's some new apartments over to my right. Can't drive and move my camera around. A lot of stuff going on here in Pooler. I think if they could, they would put something on every patch of available land here. And I know some people that live in Pooler, and they're like, oh, this enough is enough. It's just too much going on. And on the weekends, forget about it. Look, I feel so bad for him. On the weekends, forget about it. I hate coming to Pooler on the weekends. Too much traffic due to the Tanger Mall, I think it's called. And then they have a Dave and Buster over there. Woo. There's a hospital. There's St. Joseph Candler Hospital. This is fairly new. I think this has been here maybe, excuse me, maybe 2 years. Once we get past the light, we'll pass another gas station on my right. And that, oh, it says their regular unleaded is $2.79. Okay, that's the cheapest I've seen in this short little ride here so far. $2.79. And this next light, there's going to be a new Wawa on the left. They probably have another 2 or so months before they're finished with that, I believe. be senior living. I hope to goodness that it's affordable senior living. I hope. Okay, so this is a new housing development that we're going to turn into here in Pooler. It says leasing as early 2025. 3 to 4 bedroom luxury townhomes. Not sure how much they're going for. It's called Communities Clear Lake Reserve. To have a darn good paying job to be around here. That's all I know. A darn good paying job. And some money. Because people do get laid off or things happen in people's lives. So, it's just rough nowadays. It is just really rough. No idea how much these are going for. Okay, can't enter that way. Gotta go, okay. Gotta go around. So this street that I'm on is called Marketplace Way. What did Kanye say? It all falls down. Good God. Okay, so I'm turning on the Clear Lake Way. Yeah, these are definitely townhouses. So close. Heck. So to me, this is kind of like apartment living to me. It's just that you don't have anybody living above you, but you do have somebody living right alongside of you. And I wish they had the prices posted up.